BFG X. I don't know what's going on.
I'm on a podcast, gang. BFG Podcast. Down for great.
This is about to be the best podcast interview Philly's ever seen. It's crazy how you just came from like another country all the way to here and just yeah, you went to every major city and just did that. That's crazy. You the only person that do it by yourself. That's crazy.
You edit everything. You don't got an editor.
It's people that talk about like shit on the internet, but they don't come and put their feet on the ground and go to these buildings.
That's the thing. It doesn't like. I was talking to the other day about it. There was like, oh, you're so brave, and I'm like, this is not me being brave. This is just me being Khadejia. Like I don't look at it as like, oh, I'm doing something amazing. Like it's just me being Khadejia. Like this is.
But
just
you gotta look at it like that, because I'm telling you, like the areas you be in is like. It's people that's from here. He would tell you, like, it's people that's from here that wouldn't go over there. Like,
yeah, I was having the conversation with him yesterday. It was like, you don't know who you're around. And I just, even till now, like, when I go to bed at night and I think about it, I'm like, the people that before I meet certain people, especially when I started out, I did a little bit of research. Obviously, you got to know who you're interviewing. But in terms of, like, the depths of who they are and, like, what you see on Reddit and, like, YouTube when they're talking about on documentaries and stuff, I don't, not that I don't care about that stuff, but, like, I want to meet you, like as you are, like I don't want to be like have a prejudgment of you of this. Like I don't like that. So basically.
Yeah, I feel like another misconception is too like people think like these rappers be like evil people or they people.
Right.
They regular people. They
right.
Just, like we all just the same. We just grew up in different circumstances. Like, we might grew up different from how he grew up or how you grew up. Right. I feel like that's just what it is. But if you talk to them, they'll be the same person. Like, they play the game, they play basketball.
Right.
It's the same thing. It's just like, I feel like the internet just demonizes it. It's like a lot of propaganda. So you coming from there and seeing, like, what it is, and people inviting you to their areas, it's like, that's crazy. So how do you go about, like, your research and everything? Like, when you research who to interview, like, how do you plan it? If that makes sense. Yeah,
so before I interview someone, I always, like, check out it's all about music. That's why I'm doing it, because the love of music, not because I'm want to go interview a hood guy. That's not what's going on here. It's all about music, and if you're good at what you do, and I see you're trying to be something, or you're trying to get out of the hood or whatever it is, kind of thing. So I always like see like what the latest songs you've dropped, like other interviews that you might have done, so I kind of get to know a bit about you. Just kind of like when I interview people, it's kind of generic questions. It's not, when I do my road trip episodes, it's more about personality, so that's why we go and do fun stuff. So if you see the episode with like Skrilla, for an example, what did we do? We went shopping, and then we went to go get food. Like, we did different stuff. That's what road trip is about, to showcase their personality. It's not really much about oh no, I'm not doing, that's not what I'm about. But in terms of like the interviews and the questions and stuff like that, it's very generic. Like I keep it very brief. That's not what my platform is about. Whereas like you guys, for an example, you want to get to know, and there's other platforms for that. Whereas me is based on like personality. So I don't really plan it out. I just kind of get a basis of like what you're about.
So how did you find like the rappers though? Like being from somewhere else, like how did you find them?
That's a good question. It's kind of like a snowball effect. It's like once you know one, you start to know the other. It's like Daw, for an example, you know Skrilla, and then you know Tally. Like you just know all these different people. But how did I start? I don't know. I think I just researched. It started off in Chicago, really. Parkway Gardens, PGF Nook, they were like big names, and then obviously Reese, and then that's how I met Tay, and like it just kind of was a snowball effect.
Just keep going and going and going.
Basically, there's no how did I find out? It was literally just a snowball effect with them.
So like, what was your first time in Philly like?
I actually didn't like it. It was actually this year in January. Oh my god, guys, don't scrutinize me for the. I'm gonna end up on Reddit, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, Khadejia talking about Philly again." No, in January, I came. And I had a cold. I was really ill. And because I'm so used to Chicago, because I'd be going there like all the time, the hospitality here was like dead in the water. There was no hospitality. I was like, why am I here? Like, this is a shithole. And then I had a Philly cheesesteak. It wasn't from a puppy store. It was from like one of them fancy restaurants. And I was like, it was rubbish. It was like $15. I was like, I spent $15. Everything was going to shit. I got a parking ticket for parking on the wrong side. Man. It was all going off. I was like, And then I came back and interviewed Daw.
Wait.
And then
the first time, did you go to Kensington?
No, I drove past. I drove through it, but I didn't know Skrilla or Duel then. Right. But the next time I came, that's when I interviewed Duel, and then I got so much hate. And then on that trip,
why?
It's kind of obvious. Like no one.
Like, was you shocked or did you expect it?
I think I was. You could say I just didn't expect it, but I probably should have. But I just didn't think because I'm in cloud nine all the time. I'm like, why would someone be horrible?
No, I you because who
I was around. So it makes sense. I understand it in hindsight, but at the time I was like, why are they being so mean to me? Like, I don't get this in Chicago. I kept on comparing it to Chicago. Everything was Chicago. And then I came back again. Did I come back again? No, I didn't. No, I did. I came back again. But I didn't know who I interviewed. I think I just came here for the vibes.
Wait, what about the Skrilla John?
That was all in one trip. So it was Duel. Yeah, it was Duel.
Right. So what was your first thoughts on Kensington when you was out?
Yeah, that was with Skrilla. So Skrilla and Duel. Duel took me there. No, if we're talking about when I first met Skrilla and Duel in LA, but the first time I was in Kensington was with Duel and Skrilla, and that was like the second time I came to Philadelphia, and it wasn't. I wouldn't say it wasn't shocking, but because I've drove through it and I've seen things on YouTube before, it wasn't like, oh my God, but it was just kind of not normal. I hate to say normal, but it wasn't anything that I was like, oh my God, it's crazy. But yeah, it's definitely not normal, but it just wasn't like, oh my God, kind of thing. But then the third time I came was when I interviewed P&B Mean. And that's when I started to kind of build relationships with the guys and stuff like that. And then, this is I'm back again. I was already here like a couple of weeks ago, and I'm back again now. So, but it's all right. It's
top 3, it's Philly.
It's up there. You know what? The thing about it is, I probably judged Philly too early. I think that's what happened, and that's when I was like, I don't really like Philly. Like the rows are too small, the houses are stuck together. Like everything's that's what happened. But you know what? I was saying to you guys earlier in the lift, in the elevator, I
was about to say, what the fuck you in the elevator?
Oh yeah, in the elevator, the hate is only online. Like it's never in real life. Like people really like me in Philadelphia. Like I said, like I get approached like 5 times a day. Oh my God, Khadejia, like you're the girl that does the YouTube stuff, and I'm like, yeah. I'm like, oh my God, do you know me? Like it's so cool. I don't get that in Chicago. I do get it that every now and then, but I really get the love in Philly. So yeah, it's all right. It's not too bad. I'll take it back. Philly is okay.
So
it's all right. What cities?
Yeah, like in order too.
I can't do that. I don't know because they're all very different. It's like I can't put Miami and LA in the same bracket.
Like if you going to, you gotta pick one city. That's the city I'm going to. Like the best city. Like you said, Chicago.
So Chicago's up there. Philly's up there.
Like if you was leaving Philly right now, you had to go to one city. What city is going to be? Chicago. She wants it.
She loves
No,
Chicago.
not right now. No, not right now. I'd probably say like LA's up there, LA. But I'm saying that because of the weather. Like I love the weather. It's not because of the people. Like I love Chicago because of the people and that's why.
So did you do anything out of LA?
I haven't filmed anything out in LA yet. I've worked, I wouldn't say worked out there, but I did stuff with like No Jumper. I DJ'd for their store, which was quite cool. But I haven't actually like interviewed anyone out there yet.
Wait, so you DJ too?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So you got so you know how to content create, DJ. What else? What else?
I would say I'm
a rap, bro.
Rap too.
Rap too.
Boy, bye. No, I was a DJ in the beginning. My dad's a DJ, so my pops taught me how to DJ from young, so I've always known how to do it. And then that's kind of how music kind of came in like to my life and interviewing people. And I think I have a quite cool personality, so yeah. And I love talking to people.
So you've been into like music basically like your whole life.
Yeah.
That's crazy how you just like who do you listen to like in London? Is it like
I don't really listen to London artists.
So you listen to straight US rap?
Yeah, for the most part. I used to be like straight London.
Central C?
Yeah, right. He's cool. He's good people's, but he's not my cup of tea.
Right.
Like I just don't listen to him. He's just not my like what I listen to. But he's cool. He's good people's. But yeah, I used to listen to a lot of like UK stuff back in the day, but now I think as I've got older, it's definitely switched over to the US.
Yeah. What was the biggest like shocker when you first came here? Like Like with the food, the portions.
Are you talking about when I first?
Portion.
You know, we talk about our portions.
Yeah. Is it the first time I ever came to America, or when I first started filming?
First time ever, both. Let's say both. Let's do first time.
So was your first time way before?
That was like 3 years. No, it was 3. So I came in 2022 in June for my birthday. That was the first. Well, I went to Disneyland when I was younger, but that doesn't really count. But my first ever time, I went to New York. I'm trying to think what was a shocker. I don't really get shocked by much. I can't really think of anything off the top of my head.
Like, all right, something that was like super different than London. Like you came, you was like, damn, why this burger so big?
No, that's already like people in like England already know that things are much bigger. I'm trying to think.
Good.
I'll say about the driving, like for an example. No.
Rage.
No. It's way better to drive here. Like way better to drive in America.
I'll be driving like the race side.
Yeah. But a lot of people drive like manual. Like I drive a manual. Here it is. It really
nobody
is.
feel like doing all of that. All of that dumb ass shit.
Yeah.
You doing all this shit. You gotta make the car lift off.
Yeah,
you got a clutch.
It's literally automatic.
Everybody got time for that.
But like it literally depends on each city and state you go to, because it all varies. Like driving, for example, in Philadelphia, you have to, if it's a one way, you have to be facing that way. Sometimes I'm facing the other way and I get a ticket and I'm like, bro, like what did I get a ticket for? That was.
But you know though, the way the cars is parked, like the cars is parked.
Yeah, but I didn't know you could get a ticket for it.
Unless you're like a maniac. If you're a maniac, that shit go throw her off. Because you know maniac, you come on both sides.
You can do both ways though.
Yeah, but it's still like weird. You know maniac weird.
Bro, if she in the city,
is literally the park.
You gotta know.
If you see the cars pointed this way, you gotta
That's how you drive.
Yeah. No, I know that when it says one way. I understand that, but like parking.
Oh yeah.
Parking, you have to face that way, if that makes sense.
Oh, so you was parking
the other way. Like for an example, I might reverse into.
You could do that parking like the hood, but like you're not doing that downtown. That's crazy.
Yeah, I got a ticket for that. Yeah, that was when I first ever came here, and I was like, damn. But like in the UK, you don't get that. So that was like a shock. I was like, what? Yeah, like, they gave me a ticket for that? But yeah, that's the only thing that I can think of that's quite shocking. Or like if you want to talk about hood stuff, like when I'm in the hood and stuff, there's certain obviously rules you got, not rules you got to follow, but you've got, huh?
You're like trash. Ew.
No. In the hood, you've got to follow certain like protocols. But I learned a lot in Chicago, like that. I was going to Chicago for what, like a whole year before I started to come to Philadelphia, so I kind of already knew.
Was already there.
Yeah, but there's one thing actually. Dill taught me this was, there's something that I didn't know it was a thing until I came to Philadelphia and I was in the car with him. But like, you're not meant to when you have certain people in the car, you're not meant to like drive in like the middle lane. You always have to have
I seen that clip.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
But he taught me that. I didn't know that. But everything else I learned from Chicago. Like they taught me from it early.
Like pull out easily and shit.
Yeah. That's yeah. He taught me that. But everything else I learned in Chicago, I think the protocols and like the shocking things that I can't do.
Is the hoods like in London and the hoods in like Philly the same?
No.
It's way off.
Completely.
The ends.
It be Moroccan people out there, bro, just smoking cigarettes on the block and shit.
What in the
No,
UK?
it be the Somali people, bro.
So is it true? Like they be having like big machetes out there? Like
yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, they be doing that stuff.
Buttons.
Nah.
Bro, you didn't see that? Uncle Drive.
Oh yeah. Like, Uncle.
That was crazy.
He's like, I got money. The guy say got the money. So okay, let's go.
So like, what food spots did you go to here already? You got any good food yet?
Yeah, I have. Is it called Bangin' Bros?
That's a brunch spot?
Yeah, Brunch Bros, I think it's called. They do good lamb chops. Me and Na went to, where did we go? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We went there.
Right? Yeah.
That was good. Where else have I been? They do some good Jamaican food. One of my friends took me to a Jamaican spot. Not the other day, but when I last was there, like a week ago, 2 weeks ago.
You know what part it was in? Or you don't remember?
No, it was on a main, like a busy road. It's like where Africans.
Oh,
Kingston. She was in Woodland.
Yeah, it was in Woodland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It was good?
Yeah. It was
Kingston
Hammer. Yeah, that was good stuff.
Where you get your cheesesteak from?
So I got when I initially came in January, it was in It was $15. I remember that, and it was kind of like in a
bougie joint.
yes.
Yeah, you can't go.
I don't know what it was called, but it was like there's loads of little like spots. There must have been about 3 different stores that do Philly. I'll have to show you.
On that corner. What was that?
It was on a corner.
South Philly.
The shit, I forgot what.
And it was like red.
Yeah.
It's like a,
Angel.
Pats.
Yeah,
Hell no.
it's like a couple.
Pats or Geno's. It's probably one of those spots.
The corner joint is the cheese
Yeah.
spot going around.
Right,
Pats or Geno's.
right.
Yeah.
that was terrible, and the customer
Violation.
service was
Yeah, them
terrible.
Jones.
She got cheese whiz on her joint. Bro.
Terrible.
It was Cheese Whiz, right? The cheese was super yellow.
Yes.
Yeah. You can't go
Terrible.
there.
And then Duel took me to a puppy store. That was terrible as well. I don't know why.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't
It's
know why
horrible.
people be talking about Poppy store.
Yeah, I don't.
Them Jones light, bro.
Probably, yeah.
I ain't eating
Popular
Poppy store
opinion.
cheesesteaks as a pup, bro.
Bro, you tripping, man.
A Poppy store cheesesteak? Bro, nah, bro. Look, you gotta go to Angelo's. It's called You heard of
Angelo's good, but they be stuffing they shit with like.
That's a real
no
steak,
ditty,
though.
like,
It's a valid.
no,
it's
it's
That's how it's supposed to
good,
taste.
but I want the ratio gotta be. I mean, bro, Angelo's just be stuffing that shit with all this no ditty cheese. Yeah,
Nah, bro. You tripping, bro. That's,
Yeah,
that's,
he
that's,
tripping.
good
tripping.
though. The flavor there.
that's what you eat it for, right? The flavor.
Bro,
You eat it for the flavor?
bro, I be eating that shit. Never mind.
No, red. No, I gotta tuck it. I gotta tuck the spot.
What?
People be saying Ishkavillas, but I don't really like they Johns like that.
Bro, I ain't eating that either.
Go to gyms.
I don't
Cheesesteak
know.
bar, they got the.
They
oxtail
like, bro.
joint.
That's
They
probably
like.
the worst. That's probably the worst cheesesteak I had. I had a whole rant about that shit. Bro, they gave me
You-
bad cheesesteak, bro. That's one of your spots?
I went there once.
It was probably a bad day, bro. We gotta try it again.
Bro, that shit was bad, bro. I spent like 16. I was mad as shit. It's a good area though. The area nice. Like
It was
you
right
trying
next
to
to
get
the-
that shit nice.
yeah.
It is a nice area. But
You fuck with the birds, or nah? You're not really into like.
like you went to like a Eagles game.
I was meant to go to something yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, that, but it never
They
happened.
lost, right? Yeah, of course.
Oh, good job I didn't go. But yeah, I was meant to go to that, but I haven't been to a game yet.
You gotta experience that.
Yo, should I ask you the pageant question?
Yeah, actually.
Who your top 5 favorite rappers in the city?
5?
You got 5, or you don't know?
No, but the thing about this is, right, I'm just going to name all my people that I fuck with, and that's biased.
they're not
And then I'm
gonna
going to start
take-
leaving people out, and then I'm going to get, Khadejia.
This is her opinion.
Damn. So, Duel, right?
That's one.
Of course, he's number 1. Skrilla, FS.
That's 3.
Dang, I got 2 more.
Got 2 more.
Can I
She
not
gon-
name
she
like the
gonna leave
group?
somebody she-
Can I not be like YBC instead?
No, she about to leave somebody else that she fuck with.
No, but the thing about it is, I have to be honest with myself,
Alright, you said Duel, Skrilla,
Yeah.
FS. You got 2
got
more
2 more.
spots.
and I have to be honest with myself.
Yes.
Remo's going in there.
That's
Okay.
4. You got 1 more.
Remo's going in there. And damn,
She giving us a quicker 5 than rappers.
I already know she really.
damn. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's it.
There's
No-
so
no
many other
Rushmore.
ones, and I'm like,
That's what I'm saying.
huh?
One person.
You're gonna be mad at me. I know someone's gonna be mad at me. All right,
One more.
I'm just gonna say Tally because I'm interviewing him.
Tali,
Yeah.
that's 5. That's a good 5.
That's not in order apart from Duel.
Not Duel number 1.
He is number 1. Everyone
That's
else is whatever.
That's a good 5.
But yeah.
That's a good 5.
But like, shout out Mipab and Judy Baby and Nine Side and all them guys. So yeah, fuck with them. But
Yeah.
yeah.
So like, how do you like prep for everything? Like, say you gotta prep. Like, what's your, like your prep process?
When I'm
Like,
interviewing,
Yeah, say you in London, you gotta come to the States. How do you prep for everything to interview somebody? Like, do you
I usually hit the people up that I want to interview to let them know I'm going to be in the States, and then I usually fly to wherever I'm flying to, and then I kind of just roll with the punches because anything can happen. Like I wasn't meant to come back to Philly, kind of thing. It literally is up and down. Like my life isn't very planned. Like anything can happen. Literally anything can happen. So I don't really plan much.
Even for
There's
like
no
the
plan.
actual video is like more like a freestyle thing. Question.
The questions I already like write down before I interview them, and then usually I kind of just go with what it's their episode. I usually like them to take. I like to work with the artist. I don't like to work like, oh, this is my platform, we're doing this, we're doing that. I like to work with them. So I always allow them to have the creative space to be like, oh, let's do this or let's do that. So, yeah, pretty much.
How do you feel when people call you, like, biased in the city? Like, when you have like every right to interview who you want to, but they try to put you in a box to where they try to force you to do other people.
You know what? I interview people who I listen to and who I like. That's literally it. They don't tell me. No one can tell me shit. People from Chicago, they can't tell me nothing. If I want to interview someone, I'll interview them. But there's also like a line that I'm kind of like, I'm very aware that as much as it's business, I've also crossed the line of pleasure. So I have to take that responsibility and take accountability of that. And if I do interview someone who's from another side or an up or whatever, I have to be very cautious of how I go about it. But if I was just in it for business, I would be doing who I want. Not that I don't do that anyway, but I wouldn't pay attention to, I'm going to interview this person, then going to interview that person the next day. If I don't do that, that's not my style. If I wanted to interview someone from like an opposite side that the people that I actually fuck with don't get along with, I would make sure like it's patterned in a way where it's cool kind of thing.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you got to do whatever makes you comfortable. Like, what makes your business, because you're not just flying from to come over here
it's literally just because like I said, nothing was planned. Like when I didn't come here it wasn't a planned thing. I just it was a snowball effect. I came to Chicago, loved it, and then it was just a snowball effect from there. That's why like I said, business and pleasure got mixed, and I wouldn't do it all again and change it just to make it business, because I've like made friends out of the situation. But I've also got, like I said, I've got to take responsibility of like knowing that, okay, cool, you can't just go from one person to the next person and they're not getting along, and like you got to be careful.
Is it like that in Chicago too?
I don't really listen to like. I don't really listen to them anyway. If I did, like I said, they can't tell me nothing anyway. Like, you can't tell me nothing.
Content.
My thing is like, it's your platform. Like you can't. Like, an outsider can't tell me what to do with my 100%. Content. Like, but to be fair, I never understood why people try to do that. Like, you can't tell me what to do with my platform.
For sure, but luckily I've never been put in the position where it's like, like it's been two opposite sides been at each other, and I've wanted to. It's never been like that. I've always kind of been with the good side. Yeah. Like I've never been with I've never felt like, this is a bit difficult.
It wouldn't happen. I know in Philly it wouldn't happen. Like people wouldn't be like, yo, you interviewed that. It wouldn't happen. So
I'm always with I'm always with the best, the popping side. So I've never had to worry about the other side, to be honest. But it's it's just the way how you go about things. And I like I'm very moral. Like my morals are very much in the business that I'm in, kind of thing. So I don't just, like I said, be doing shit. Like I just don't be messaging people and messaging different rappers from other. Like I always make sure I have, Noah knows what I'm doing at all times. Like if I come to Philly, he knows who I'm interviewing. Like like there's a background. There's always like everything's done.
Yeah, not properly. A tour guide. Every interview is a tour guide.
But there's always like precautions done before I just interview people. I don't just be interviewing people.
So, because you know what's going on, so you can ask him. You know every side. Don't go over there. You go somewhere else. That's like crossing over like the Delaware. Like you go.
Where the fuck you gonna do? You get over there.
Go over there.
You gotta tap in with somebody else over there.
Yeah, that's gonna be a whole nother thing. So it's better.
So like besides that, like what's like other like downsides about what you do? Like
comes with a lot of heartache. Oh, that's a horrible question. Sorry. It comes with a lot of heartache. It comes with a lot.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And like I said, it's not like it's just business for me, because like you end up like building connections with people. It comes with a lot. You see a lot and you hear a lot, and it's just like, this is a lot. It's a lot. Because I go to bed at night and I'm thinking of things, or like, what if I wake up to like someone who's died or in jail, or like, because it's happened before, and it's like, it's horrible. It really isn't. It's not all that.
Yeah. I could tell you, like, your heart really
is. Yeah, like I said, I'm a sensitive person. I'm quite emotional.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So how do you, like, deal with it mentally?
Because, you know, for the most part, the people you probably around, they just, you know, shove it down and just move on.
Yeah, they do. They do,
yeah,
like...
It's different.
Yeah, like, I don't get me wrong, like, I definitely call the people, like, no, like, my other friends that be around, and I'd be crying down the phone. I'm like, oh, guys, be safe. Like, I don't know what to do. Or, like, I don't know, just... I'd be crying a lot to them. Which is also a bad thing because I don't want to put my burden onto them kind of thing because they already deal with a lot. But I usually just talk to the people that I'll be around or like who get it. Like I don't really, that's all I can do. Especially when I'm back in England and I can't be with them. So it's like that's the only thing I can do is just hop on a FaceTime. That's how I usually deal with it. Yeah, there's not much I can do.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like this shit. Like a lot of people don't understand. Like this shit really real. Like people be thinking like, you know, like the music and all of that. It's cool. It's entertainment.
It all look good. Like it's too entertaining. Like, they got the pages and all that. But like,
I guarantee you, every person in here lost a homie. Mm-hmm. It's like it's crazy. Like it's just I don't know. We just cope with it. It's just something I feel like you just gotta deal with. Like I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, it is.
So it never made you think like, damn, do I still want to do this?
Yeah, sometimes I think, is this worth it? Like, I have the past, like...
Because it's like, you doing your passion, but it's like shit that fuck you up.
Yeah. But I also think, like, this is God's call. I'm a big believer in God, and I feel like it happened, like I said, I didn't plan to do any of this, and it's worked. Like, what I've been doing has worked, and people want to work with me, and people watch me, and I'm like starting to realize, okay, cool, I do have a bit of an influence. So yeah, I think it's just a thing of carrying on. Like, that's all I can do.
Keep doing that, bro. What's wrong with it?
That shit was doing that earlier too.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, I'm quite resilient. There's not much that can stop me from doing something that I want to do. Like, I just keep going and keep going and keep going. But yeah, I always think like I've got to continue to like push out a positive message and like just got to keep going for the people that either aren't here anymore or in jail. Like, I can't just stop. Like, what is that? Was
this something that like got you like inspired to do this type of content?
No.
So you just like...
It just happened.
Yeah, it just happened. Literally. I think it was, like I said, I always knew that I could bring, like, a certain personality out of people. I can bring, like, positive, like, energies out of people. Yeah, that's the only thing that I could think of, like, that kind of made me want to do it. But, yeah nothing. Like, nothing inspired. I never watched I think hood vlogs are, for the most part, I think they're stupid. I get why they're entertaining to people. I understand it. I'm not blind to that. But I think... it's not doing anything good. Like, nothing's good coming out of this. So I never used to watch anything like that. When I started to do what I was doing, I started to like research into it, like hood vlogs and like all the hood shit that goes off. But yeah, even before that, like I was none the wiser. I didn't know anything. I literally just came into it with like a virgin mind. I'm just like, what's going on here? Like, I didn't know nothing. So
what's like what do you want to do with it like in the future? Like, do you want to make sure, do you want to have better production? Do you want to...
yeah, for sure. I kind of like it just being me because it's kind of like I like to build connections with like one-on-one with people. I feel like when you have more people in production, it becomes more of like a show and script. Like, I don't like that. I like it to be really authentic. Maybe like obviously better production, like better editing maybe because it's just me that edits. But I would also like to eventually, like when I have a bit more money, I'd like to like, I don't know what I would like to do, but help somehow. In terms of maybe like with therapy, I don't know, but the people that I interviewed need help. Like the people, not all the people that I interviewed, but the people that I'm around, the people that are off camera, the people that live this like day-to-day life, who you guys don't see, the normal people, the civilians, they need help. Like it's not funny. Like none of this is a joke. Like it's real life shit. Like I see it. Like they need help. They don't need people coming onto their block filming and, oh, what do you think needs changing about your thing? No, they need help. And that's one thing I would really like to do, like, as I get bigger and, you know, more help with other people, like, behind me. At the minute, like I said, it's just me. So if I eventually, like, hopefully one day, if I get, you know, money and get sponsored, I don't know, I'd be able to give back somehow. I don't know how, but they need help. Like, a lot of people need help. Like, some people are already too far gone, like, deep in the street shit, and it's like you can't pull them out. Like I've seen it, and it's like, damn, like this is crazy.
Mm-hmm. You would think too, like, damn, like, why they think like that? But it's like,
yeah, no, I was saying to Nat, I was like, why are they like this? Like, why? Even like I've been in situations where people might have been like mean to me, and I just think, why are you doing this? Like, why are you being mean to me? Like, I don't understand it, and it really hurts my heart because I don't understand it. But then also, I have to I'm quite a forgiving person. I'm quite understanding, so it's a thing of like, you don't know any better. Like, but to treat people this certain way, like you genuinely don't. So I can't be like fighting fire with fire kind of thing. So you just have to not accept it, but
know what it is. Like,
yeah. They don't know. They literally don't know any better. And then the people that do know better. You kind of gotta, like, you know, cherish them, like, no, kind of thing. Mm-hmm. The people that be around.
So, like, what advice would you give to somebody like trying to do like what you're doing? Like, what advice?
It depends, because like I feel like with what I'm doing, I've never seen another person do what I'm doing. Like, I haven't. Like, you've got to have, like, for me, like, I'm quite sensitive, so I kind of like I wish I wasn't as sensitive and could just get about my day and whatever, but I don't know what advice I could give. Like, you just got to be prepared to see a load of shit, deal with a lot of shit, but it depends on how you want to go about it. It's like other YouTubers and that go on blocks and stuff and film. Like, I don't think they go to bed at night and they think about this stuff, and I don't think they do, but it doesn't affect them. It might affect them, I don't know, but I don't know. I can't give it. I don't know.
It's like, even if they don't think about it, the next day some shit might happen again. Like, they just keep living through the same shit. So it's like, it's different.
No, I'm talking about the people that like the YouTubers and stuff. Like, I don't know. I don't know what advice I could give to someone who wanted to do something like me. I don't know. Like, I'm very aware that I'm very different to other YouTubers. I don't even look at myself like a YouTuber.
You gotta be fearless. Like, just like I'm telling you, what you're doing is crazy. Like, you just getting up and coming from somewhere else and coming to a historically hood place and just filming content with a bunch of hood niggas. Really think about it, bro. It's a bunch of hood niggas. Niggas are out here that's really doing what he's saying. That's crazy. And we from the city, so I think in my head, I'm like, damn, I gotta go out there with a. You feel me? It's like, I think, like, if I'm
out there chilling.
Yeah, if I go, you just get up, like, you get a rental car and everything, right?
Yeah, I'll be chilling. Like, I'll catch the bus.
That's
like,
crazy.
I will be out. No. Yeah, like, I'm chilling. Like, I try and be.
I'm not doing that. We from the city.
Yeah, I know, but I try and be. I try and be as normal as, but I don't try and. I don't let it change. Huh?
You got on a trolley before?
A what?
The train outside.
It's like a train. I don't know. It's like a train, but it's like on the road.
Trolley.
Trolley.
In thingy.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been on the Scepter.
Yeah, it's
but not
called
on
trolley though.
Oh yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've not been on the train one, but I've been on the Scepter bus.
Okay.
But I try to be as normal as possible, because you know what it is. It's a mindset thing. It's like, for an example, when I've been in Chicago and I've been in Parkway, O Block. Like, I've seen some of the houses there, and I'm like, bro, like, this could be a home. Like, make your house a home, but they don't have the mentality to think that. Like, it's all about your mindset. Like I said, when I go and take a walk around Chicago or take a walk around Philadelphia, I'm not thinking, oh, obviously I'm aware that it's dangerous and stuff like that can happen, but I try and not normalize it in my head, but it's about what you make it. It's about perspective. It's about your mindset. I'm very big on that. Don't get me wrong, I'm very aware that someone can just
I understand. How are you doing that though? Like, I don't understand.
You get dressed, you get out your house and you take a walk.
That's crazy. Feet on land.
Feet on the land.
But I'm not looking at it like that though. That's the thing. I don't look at it like, oh my God, I'm in debt. Like, I don't feel fair. Like, I'm not.
Oh yeah, you fearless. That's just what it is.
You ever been around like gunfire or like a shootout?
No. It won't let me download it.
Oh wow.
It's a different. I need a VPN. Yeah, it won't let me do it. But I have been in. There's been a time when there's been a shootout that I've gone to the store and a shootout's happened, and then I've come back and everyone's like, oh, like, we gotta go. So I've missed it.
How did you feel?
She said she missed it.
Not literally. I missed it. No.
Shit, fuck, man. Damn.
No. But
next time.
You're going to be next time.
Nothing really, like, it's normal, isn't it? It's just a normal thing.
So is it like way worse than like where you originally from, or is it?
Yeah, for sure. But like where I'm originally from, like, I don't really be around. It's very different. Like the relationships I have with like guys and stuff, I don't really have relationships with like people like back at home. Like it's very different. Like the people are very different. You see how I'm like, I could be chilling with a group of people.
They're not friendly back home?
Not that they're not friendly, they're very reserved. Like they're very to themselves. They don't just be around girls. Yeah. It's very different. Whereas like, I could just chill in a room like how we're chilling out, and it would be a vibe. It doesn't really happen back at home. So yeah.
No, I seen a picture, right? You was with Chunks. Like, do you have a relationship with like other content creators out there, or?
Yeah, for sure. Okay. But like I said, they're very stuck. A lot of them are quite bougie, stuck up, don't want to work with you if you've got a certain amount of followers. It's just very it's boring. Like they're boring. Like very boring. Way better. Like that's why I'm here.
Yeah, you might. Why don't you just you think about relocating?
Of course. Somebody to marry me off. Of course. But yeah, it's only a matter of time. But I will be. It will happen eventually.
If you had to move to a city in the country, where would you move?
Now Chicago. Probably like Detroit. No, not Detroit. Fuck no, not Chicago.
You been to Detroit?
Yeah, I like Detroit.
Detroit?
Yeah.
What you like about Detroit?
Because I've
never been there, so I can't.
It's like have you been there?
No, I heard
it's like a smaller version of Chicago. It's quite cheap. It's really cheap out there, and the people are really nice. That's literally it. Like Atlanta, like I thought about that, but the people aren't really nice in Atlanta. But yeah, they're in the and LA is nice, but that's probably like when I get a bit older kind of thing. But for now, like Detroit's in the middle of everything. I can just get to places and stuff like that. So
that's like your destination.
Probably like one of the places I would probably move to. It's okay there.
So how you feel about like the Philly people? Like
I like Philly. You know what? Like I said, it was a
crazy,
like
right?
Philly's cool, man. I fuck with Philly. I do. I think, like I said in January when I first came here, I was just a bit like, oh, like I don't really like this. But the more I've come here, the more it's like, okay, you lot cool. No. Yes, but not.
But like not like.
Yeah.
But you've been in New York, right?
Yeah, I'm not a fan. It just reminds me back in London. Like it's just.
You don't like New York?
Nah, yeah, it's too much.
New York trash.
Not for me. Not for me.
I love New York, bro. I wouldn't live there, but I love New York. That's like my second home. Dang, that's crazy.
So what you like to do besides like YouTube and all that?
Like, what's your hobbies?
I don't really have a hobby.
What's the day to day in your life? Like what's
day to day? So I'm actually a chef. A lot of people don't know this. Yeah, I'm a chef.
Like you really know how to
No. I just know how to. No, I work in a kitchen. I'm a chef. Like my job title is chef de partie.
So you French toast, turkey, bacon, egg, and cheese.
Not like that, but yeah, whatever the menu is on my. Yeah, like I know how to cook a little bit.
You gotta do a little cooking vlog or something.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. I'm alright, thank you. I leave that to the no. But yeah, like other than that, I don't really. If I'm not working, like meaning that when I'm back in London, I literally just be at home. Like literally, if I'm not working, I'll be at home. And when I come out here, like I said, it's very up and down. Like my lifestyle's not. I don't have a normal, typical. My lifestyle. It's literally I roll with the punches. Anything can happen at any time. So, yeah, I don't really have a normal like. What does a normal day to day look like?
So when you out here and you not filming, like what do you do?
I just be with the guys for the most part. Yeah, just chilling with the guys. I don't really. Depends on where I am. So like LA, for an example, I don't really have friends out there, so I might just go to Beverly Hills and like tourist shit. Yeah. Like I don't really because I don't have friends out there. But like in Philadelphia, I literally just be with the guys, or we go out for food, or we just do normal things like normal people do. But it has to be. It depends on who I'm with. So I can do certain stuff with certain people that I can't do with other people because of, their situation. But yeah.
It seems like you don't like London at all.
Oh, fuck that place.
Damn.
Nah, I'm not a fan. I literally, like I said, when I'm in England, I'll be at home or I'll be at work.
Damn.
How about like other parts of Europe?
Mm-mm.
You just don't like Europe at all?
Mm-mm. I've done it all. Like, I've been traveling since I was young, so I've kind of done it. Like, it's just boring to me.
That's crazy, because, like, to us, we be looking over there like,
yo, we up there.
Yeah, because it's not, like, that's, like, for an example, like, you guys don't really care for LA or Miami. Like, you don't care for that, because
we care.
No, meaning, like, you
could... from Philly, so it's, like, this is, like, as to us, like, when we go to LA, it's different, like, it's tough.
But when people come to Philly,
you guys can go to LA like this. Yeah, I can't. Whereas I can go... No, I get what you mean by that, but I can go to Spain or Paris or Greece. I can go like that. No, but I can. It's round the corner for me.
What are you talking about here?
Barcelona? So you telling me Ibiza, like, you feel me? Like, that's ass to you?
What is ass?
Like,
Yeah, like I don't care for that. It's 2 hours away. I can jump on a plane. Like it's boring. I can't just jump on a plane and go to. Nah, like I don't care for any of this stuff. Nah.
This is crazy, bro.
It's probably because she's from there, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
It's right there.
It's right there.
That's like us. That's probably like us going to Idaho, bro. Like
that's what I was trying to say.
No, you can't compare that.
No.
Idaho is like going to like.
That's like us going to Jersey, bro.
Bro, Idaho ass, bro.
What the fuck is in Jersey, bro? Most of the United States is ass, bro.
Yeah.
You only name it. The cities you naming is the top Jones.
That's what I'm saying. But
LA, Miami,
the
those
places
top
she
cities.
naming is the top Jones, like, bro.
The U.S. is not. It's cool, but it's not like. It's probably because we from here.
Bro.
That's what I'm saying.
It's probably because we from here. I've been to those cities. It's cool.
She said like, Geneva ass, bro.
That's crazy. Ibiza ass.
So you don't like none of those.
Greece nice as shit.
Nothing.
I wouldn't pay to go have a holiday in Greece. Like I used it when I was like 17. Yeah, I'm grown.
All right,
I'm
so
not.
What are the good spots in Europe? Like fun
Don't get me wrong, they're nice.
Yeah, what would you recommend for us? Say we was trying to go.
It's like Ibiza, for example. I DJ there. That's like a party island, like where you go and party. It's called Ibiza. It's in Spain. It's like a little island. That's fun. But like Greece, for Santorini, like Mykonos, they're all like pretty places, like where you get good food.
The nice
water?
Instagram Explorer page.
So is it like a thing where it just look good, but when you're actually there, it's
No. It is what it says on the tin. Like it's actually really nice, but it's just something I don't care for. Like I'm not gonna spend.
If you come to Philly, you think it's a movie down here when you come down here.
No, you know what it is. I just like to relate. Like I feel not at home, but I feel it's very. Like when I come to like certain places like Chicago or Philadelphia or like the people that I'm around, it's the people. Mm-hmm. I feel like home. Like I feel like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go.
So Philly is better than Santorini.
No, don't say it. That's not what I'm saying. I'd rather go to Philly than Santorini. But yeah.
No, I get what she's saying.
It's because I feel like you from there. You probably like I did this.
That shit right
That's
there.
what I'm talking about.
It's like New York.
New York. But she said New York ass too.
Because I've been there so many times.
Like, you know how the distance for
New
us
York right there.
She can just get on the train to Paris. Is easy.
So what other cities that you really want to go to in the country?
So you got, I think I'm going on this trip, but St. Louis is up there, Memphis. I'd like to go to Houston, Texas. I went to Milwaukee for a night out the other day. Oh my god, so much fun.
When did you go to Milwaukee?
Like I drove down there. I went there like 3 days ago. Yeah, it's like an hour and a half away. That was so much fun. Where else would I like to go? Like Cincinnati. Is it Cincinnati?
Cincinnati. That's Ohio.
Baltimore. I think I'm going there in a couple days.
Yeah, Baltimore right there.
Yeah, Baltimore.
You been to DC?
I was gonna say that, which is like also around the corner. Like, is that Ohio? That's loads of different. Kentucky, like Mississippi. Like, there's loads of little places I would like to go to. Charlotte.
Phoenix.
Yes, I have. It's hot as shit there. Arizona.
You can't go there.
I've been there. Yeah, I've been there. I've been to a lot of places. Vegas, LA.
Well, how's Vegas?
Vegas is very like, it's just party.
Tourists.
Yeah, it's literally all, majority of it is tourists. Yeah. Like it's just all casinos, party. I would rather go there when I'm a little bit older, like when I actually have money to spend. Like, I don't like spending my money on bullshit. Like I don't be doing that. So yeah, not that I'm saying gambling is bullshit, but it kind of is. Just like if you lose your fucks, you know what I mean, kind of thing. So I think it's more of a thing like you'd like to go when you have a little bit more money with your girls.
Like if you lose it, it's still fun. Like
yeah, and I'd be going on my own as well. So
you gotta be prepared to lose money.
This is what I'm talking about, and I'd be going alone as well. So it's not like I'm with people to like enjoy the experience.
So how do you have fun? Like how do you have fun? Like how are you so like content? Because you know some people they can't be by themselves or nothing.
I love being by myself. I hate people. Like I don't like people. Not literally, but like I'm not a fan of like. Sometimes I like my own space for the most part. Like I really think I'm funny. Like I think I'm so funny. Like I love myself. Not like that, but like I'm so content with just being by myself. I don't know where I've learnt that from. I think just life.
So always been like that, or you just as you got older just.
No, I think I've always been like from school. Like, I've always been, like, just to myself. Mm-hmm. And then...
So you travel by yourself, too?
Yeah. I don't think I've ever travelled with with anyone like that. I've been backpacking alone in Asia, like all by myself, like because I just like doing, like I like to have my headphones in and like I like to, you know what it is, I like to do everything on my own time, and I like to meet people by myself. I just don't like other people just in my ear, like I just don't like it, kind of thing. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I just love it. I just, like I said, I think I'm so funny. Like I find shit so funny. I like to just like be mysterious in my own head and just like, that's why I like sometimes like catching the bus. I'm like, oh, like this is interesting. Like I'm on an adventure kind of thing. Yeah, like I don't really like people in my ear. Don't get me wrong, like when I meet people out here, it's a bit different. Like that's cool, but like people that I just be around me.
So what was your favorite video you did so far? Like since you started.
Your favorite. It don't have to be like the most popular.
Yeah.
Yo.
Nah, I don't think it even is a Chicago video.
I'm bit.
They're all very different. That's not a good answer, is it? I don't know what's my favorite one. They're all very different. I can't really, it's not like I've done the same thing with
one where you be like, you look back and you be like, yo, that was.
Yeah, we couldn't answer that either. What's our favorite? Nah, I know my favorite joke.
What's yours?
Quilly. I can lie.
Funny as shit. You gotta do an interview with him.
You gotta do Quilly.
Okay, cool.
We gonna tell you a couple people you gotta do.
Quilly,
okay, cool.
Like,
you gotta do.
Okay.
You gotta do Core too.
Okay.
That's another person you gotta do. Those is like the top people here.
Okay.
They like the older ones though. Like,
okay.
Age, yeah.
But yeah, no, there's no one that I've been like, because they're all different episodes. We'd be doing different things. It's not like I can compare them because we've been doing the same thing, but just different people. I don't know. I can't answer that really. They're all quite cool. Yeah, everyone that I've interviewed have been really cool.
Has there ever been an episode you did, you was like...
Yes, there was one episode. No, you will know if you know. But there was one episode, and I was interviewing that. Like my road trip episodes, I like them to be long. Like they're meant to. That's the whole point of that.
I think I see where this is going.
That series. The series is meant to be long. It's not meant to be short form content. It's a long form content. But I've interviewed like artists when they've been high before, and I'm just like, oh my god, this is really. But not that I've not enjoyed being around them.
I know what you're talking about.
They've just been high, and I'm like.
Too cool.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, they're cool. They're cool ass guys, but they're just high. And I'm like, that's not the purpose of my show. It's meant to be personality, fun, bubbly, like type shit. But yeah. But that doesn't mean to say that it like he was bad or anything. He was just high. But other than that, no. Like I've never had a bad
Bro, niggas be cooked. You ask them a simple question, what's your favorite color? They gonna be like, you feel me, bro? Like, you mean, it's just, you mean.
But no, I've had a few like, yeah. It's just men being men, isn't it?
What's the craziest thing you've seen when you came to the States? Like the craziest, like
so far.
So when you've been in
when I first ever came to Chicago, literally when I hopped off the plane, 2 hours into like me ever being in Chicago, I linked up with a videographer called Lou Visuals. He's like the main videographer in Chicago, and he took me to a video shoot, and it was in an Airbnb. It was like the top like flat room, whatever, in an Airbnb, whatever you want to call it. Top floor, yeah. And I went in there, but no one knew who obviously I'm new, I'm fresh out the womb to Chicago. No one knew who I was, and it was just a video shoot, and like everyone had like their guns on them. It was full of weed, like bitches. I was just like, oh, okay, this is what we're doing. And the police pulled up. No, wait for it. The police, the video actually went live. But I got told to take it down because of like a car was in the video. But actually, it's not on there anymore. But it went live. I posted it. But yeah, the police turned up, and then they had to throw all the guns out the window.
Damn.
So
at the top floor.
Yeah. So you've got the police was at like the front door here, but then obviously the back of the building there was a window. Right. Just throwing out the guns out the window.
They ain't get caught. They ain't get.
No, they recovered like 15 guns out of like.
Shit.
the amount. I don't know how many.
How'd you get out of there?
I just went out the main door. Like everyone, there was about.
She probably walked past the cop. They didn't even suspect her.
Yeah, no, there was about 20. There was about 20 people in the building, but 15 of us went out the front, and then the rest went out the back because I was too busy chucking the guns out the way. Yeah, that was a bit nuts, but it was.
Wait, you ran out of there?
No, it wasn't a run thing. It was more of a rush thing. It wasn't a run thing. It was more of a rush. Like, we gotta get out,
That was the first 2 hours.
That was my first. Yeah. I would never forget that.
So at that point, when you was walking out, you was like, "Damn, I don't want to do this."
No. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like,
"Oh yeah, we're in the next video."
Nah, she was like, "We're the next video."
No, I was like,
No,
I was like, I think I had a bit of an adrenaline rush, as you do, because I didn't know any. I didn't know what was going on, but yeah, it was just like, okay, this is what we're doing.
So, like, do your parents say anything, like, about the video?
Yeah, so my mum and dad didn't understand it in the beginning, but then I think the Skrilla video dropped, and my dad was subscribed. I didn't know my dad was subscribed to my YouTube, but I dropped the Skrilla video, and my pops called me, and he was like, I get it, what you're doing now. He was like, I get it, and I was like, say it
from the beginning.
Yeah,
I've seen this.
But my mum, she's always like, oh, come home, just come. Like, I could go to flipping the local corner shop, and my mum's like, oh, just come home. Like, my mum doesn't like me leaving the house. My mum just likes me to be in the house. So my mum's always like, oh, just come home. But my mum gets it. She's always like, mums are. But she watches everything. Everyone that I interview, she's like Googling them, who are these people? And then she would tell me, like she would be like telling me information. She'll be telling me information. I'm like, Mum, don't believe everything you see on the net. But my parents are good because they know me, and they know me. And what I like I said, I've been traveling.
So they know you're not gonna fall into like the
shit. They know me very well.
It's just like a parent being a parent.
Yeah. But they know me. I could go. Like I said, I've been to Syria and Iraq. I've been to them places.
Oh,
before I came to America, like properly, I went to Syria and Iraq.
She just want to be outside.
No. I went there just to see what it was like because I'm just curious.
Wait, what you mean? See what it's like. Like, was you out there with like the refugees and shit? Like.
See, you lot have a perception of what it's like, and it's completely different.
Like that?
It's nice out there.
It really is.
Spot.
But no, it's not a vacation spot. But when I went to Iraq and Syria, my obviously my parents were concerned. But if I can do that, I can definitely come to America. Like, be fine.
Sure. Ain't nothing.
Like, what did you see over there though? Like, were you in like?
I gotta see that video.
Ground Zero?
Yeah, I'll show you. I saw
Zuka.
So when I went to Iraq, that was beautiful. Iraq was really beautiful. Obviously, you see like the buildings are a bit damaged and stuff like that, but for the most part, it's beautiful, really lovely. Then I went to Syria. Syria is really beautiful. I went to the capital, which was Damascus in Syria. Again, beautiful, lovely people. It's like one of the oldest cities in the world. And then I drove, like I said, because I'm very like spontaneous, anything can happen. I'm such an idiot. I usually book tickets like home like a couple days before I want to go home. Yeah, that doesn't work in Syria. You have to book that shit in advance because the only flight like leaving Syria is to Iraq, and obviously it gets booked quite like it's kind of fully booked often. So I'm thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna go home this day. Yeah, no, you can't do that. You have to stay in this country another 5 days because you didn't book it in advance. So I was like, damn. So they took me to Aleppo, and that's where all the it was like 4 hours away from Damascus, and that's where all the bombings happened and stuff. So I saw bomb splatters. I'll show you bomb splatters. All the buildings were fucked. It was crazy. But at the same time, it was lovely. Everyone was really nice. Good experience. There's no like badness going on. Like really nice.
They speak English?
Yeah, Arabic, English, but mainly Arabic. But yeah, they do speak English.
That's cool.
But yeah, like from when I went there, my parents I've been to Asia backpacking.
You gotta go to Gaza or
one day. Yeah, it's a bit wild. But like I've been to backpacking in Asia like by myself.
Not right now.
No, I'm saying like
I don't even think that's possible.
I mean, when you went, wasn't it still crazy over there?
I don't think it'd be cracking like over there though.
Yeah, I think like the way I think about it, bro. I think you go out there, bro, with shootouts as soon as you get down there. That's how
No.
I think it's probably like certain areas.
But
sorry for Kamala or Biden.
I don't really know much about that.
I mean, she trying to be American, so you feel me?
I should look into more of it, but I don't really. I'm not gonna lie. I see a lot of like posters everywhere I go.
I'm not gonna lie,
they texting you, or they texting you, like sending you, like Kamala texting us every day.
Her. She got that.
Oh, swear.
They text you every day. Like,
in America,
Kamala,
they crazy about politics.
Yo,
I can show you all my whole phone.
They go to
They
your
called me
door.
the other day. I picked up. They were like, "Yeah, Kamala." I just straight bugging, bro. I'm like,
that's crazy.
They like, we see you registered to vote. You ain't vote yet. I'm like, bro.
It's not election day yet, gang.
It's crazy. Like, you got anything like coming up?
Yeah, I'm dropping soon. I think another. When is this dropping? Do you think?
It's Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, probably Friday. Yeah.
But like,
Oh, next Friday.
This Friday.
Wait, what day is
What's
it today?
the
Sunday. So Friday.
Friday.
Following Friday. Yeah, I'll probably drop another road trip next week. I have like 2 people in the pipeline. Don't know which one I'm dropping yet, so you'll see. But yeah, I have that drop in.
We'll see. But you want to tag your Instagrams and everything? So the viewers
Yeah, so my Instagram is just Khadejia, my name.
Easy to remember.
And then on like TikTok, it's like Khadejia G. The same on Twitter. And yeah, that's.
You be dancing on TikTok? You be doing the dances?
Oh yeah, shake. Oh, Dill told me that. Shake your hip shit. That's what he said. That's literally the word that he says. Shake your hip shit. I
You might
can't.
well get them too. The original, like the young boys that do it.
Who are they? Who are they? You're gonna have to show me.
We gonna show you. We gonna show you.
That and the darling,
the
feeling, all that shit.
Wait, really made that up?
Nah, that's New York.
I'll be doing that all the time. It's so much fun. But yeah.
Yeah, that's good. But
Appreciate you for hopping
on.
No,
showing us
thank
love
you for having me.
from London.
I'm excited to see what this is gonna turn out like.
UK.
Hopefully, people are nice to me.
Yeah, no problem. It's gonna do good. It's gonna do good. Trust me.
Hopefully.
Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, man. See you guys on the next one.